Hello everybody, thank you for watching this latest episode of Cooking with Chris. Today's recipe is a crock-pot beef and broccoli with rice. It's a very easy recipe, very quick, and your whole family should enjoy it. So let's get going and try the recipe out. Okay, so first step we're going to do is we're going to take our 1 pound of roast, however you want to slice it, you just want to cut it up. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut it up into pieces and then cut it into strips. And then what we will do is we will move on to the next step, which will be putting this into the crock pot and then making the sauce for the entire dish. So, let's continue. Okay, now that we got the steak all cut up into our strips, what we're going to do is put this in the crock pot, and then we will move on to making the sauce, so it will cook in. Okay, so in a small bowl of your choice, what you're going to do is you're going to take your beef broth, just dump that in. And then you're going to take your half a cup of soy sauce, add that, third of a cup of brown sugar, your tablespoon of sesame oil or peanut oil, sesame oil. The thing is, I don't have it, so I'm substituting in with olive oil. Try that out. It's going to give it a different flavor, I know, but it's worth a try. And then what you're going to do is you're going to add 3 cloves of minced garlic. If you don't have minced garlic, 1.5 teaspoons of powdered garlic will do. And then what you're going to do is just stir this little concoction up. Try not to make a mess of it. Okay, so as you see, we have our meat in the bottom of the pan, the bottom of the crock pot. You can add more beef if you want. This is probably roughly about a pound of beef. What we're going to do is we're going to take our sauce we just made, right here, and we are going to dump this into the crock pot. And what we're going to do is we're going to let this cook for, what we're going to do is we're going to let this cook on low for 6 to 8 hours. And then what we will do is we'll add our thickener, and we'll go on from there with also adding the broccoli. So with that, let's continue. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to make a thickening agent. What we're going to do is we're going to take 2 tablespoons of liquid from the crock pot, and we're going to mix it with about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And what we're going to do is we're just going to dump it right in there and just going to mix it right up so you can get some nice thickening agent to put into the sauce. So what we'll do next is we'll get this all mixed up, and then we will add it to the sauce. Okay, so here we got our beef in the sauce already. What we're going to do now is we're going to add our thickening agent. And then what we're going to do is cook it for another half hour. Just so everything gets nice and mixed in there. And we will also have to add our broccoli, which we'll add in 1 minute. Okay, so here we got the thickening mixtures in there. Now what we got to do is add our broccoli. You can use fresh or frozen. This is about 1 package of frozen broccoli cuts. So what we're going to do is add these into the mix. We're going to give them a nice little stir to get them all right in there. You can use as much broccoli as you want. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put this back on. We're going to turn it on high and let it cook for another 30 minutes. And then what we'll do is we'll start cooking the rice. And then we'll put this together. Okay everybody, so here we have our finished product. As you can see, broccoli is nicely cooked. So is the beef. It's got a nice little sauce to it. So we'll try a little piece of broccoli here. That turned out well. Try a little piece of the beef. Melts in your mouth. And the rice is just a basic cooked rice. Pretty much just follow the instructions for how to cook it. You shouldn't be able to fail. I think this all came out pretty well. Especially for our first time ever doing it. But everything looks good. Tastes great. The nice thing is the vegetables are still crunchy, so it adds so nicely to it. So I give this one a thumbs up. Hope you like it. Hope you give it a shot. Well everybody, thank you for watching this latest episode of Cooking with Chris. I do hope you enjoyed this recipe. It was a very easy one, a very tasty one. I hope you and your family try it out and enjoy it. If you have any comments or questions, just drop them in the comment section below. Also, if you want to, you can leave a video response if you do try this recipe, and I will see it and I will comment on it. Again, thank you for watching this episode. Keep on cooking.